Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my swtor brothers and sisters, hell, my gaming brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today in a galaxy far, far, far? This could be bad. Oh wait. This is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for all your swtor fun news, sometimes guides and updates, right here, right now. My friends, I once again have been reached out to by a trusted source, someone who does a lot of digging and data mining and all that jazz, and they came up to me and sent me a message for which I confirmed. What they had to say was quite disconcerting, and it really kind of made me wonder and ponder and just like go, what the hell is happening with broadsword and all this jazz? So this has to do with the story. This has to do with why it's been delayed again, even though they said they're going to release it in 7.8 and 7.8.1, but not until the holidays and into the late winter, early spring of 2026. Even with that said, there's a possibility that it could just get worse, and I pray that it doesn't. For the game's own health and safety, and for the devs' jobs, they literally need to get the story out as fast as possible. Let's get into what my reliable source has come and told me, and yeah, so here you go. They said a quick update regarding the very much delayed story content. Said, I've checked the game files again and can once again confirm that the English VA work or voice actor work for the 7.6 storyline is completely done. However, the reason this story won't be released before 7.8 in December is, according to the files, that there are 3 German VAs missing and there's actually 0 recorded French voice lines in the files. If they had already recorded them like the English ones, they would be in the game files. The reason behind this is unknown. However, the European VA Union have also started a rally, which is not an official strike like the SAG-AFTRA one, but it's against AI as well, as it seems like they are recording the missing voice lines right now. Otherwise, they wouldn't have announced release dates for the stories. They won't be able to add these missing VAs and synchronize them with the characters and all that jazz until the next content update of 7.7.1. And since they apparently don't want to squeeze in a patch between 7.7.1 and 7.8, they may not even be able to do it in time anyway. They're releasing it as 7.8. The European VA scene is very critical right now. If it culminates in an actual strike with swtor being affected, the storylines could be delayed even further. With that, it's safe to say, even with the official announcement, there's no guarantee that we will actually see story in 7.8 and 7.8.1. The situation could change in the blink of an eye, and it doesn't look good. At this point, all we can do is hope and pray. If this is all true, and I have nothing to say that it's not true, because honestly, everything that's happened, he's been right about, and also it all makes complete sense when it comes to this current dev team. But I did look into it, and yeah, there is a bunch of grumbling and rumbling in the EU and the UK about the whole AI thing. As you can see here, this headline from Reuters in Paris, Berlin. Voice actors push back as AI threatens dubbing industry. An article by Elizabeth Pinu, Miranda Murray, and Don Chmielewski. I apologize, Don, so much. I'm so sorry, babe. Sorry about that. I suck at pronouncing things. If this is all true, and I have no doubt that it is, because the whole AI thing is just this giant Pandora's box of fun that is going on, where there are people trying to overdub stuff in AI just to save money and all that jazz, and just, you know, they're trying to figure out a way to where the voice actor and the AI can just work cohesively together. And with the advances of AI as it is, there will be a time very soon you will not tell or know the difference between the AI voice and the voice actor voice. You won't be able to. A lot of people are like, well, there's no feeling, it's very monotone. How fast has AI changed and adapted and evolved in just the short amount of like 4 years, let alone the last year? AI has gone crazy. And it's one of those tools, consider it a tool, that's not going anywhere. Do I agree there needs to be safeguards and, rails? So they put it in so, real human actors and whatnot do not get completely devastated by this? Yes, 100%. I think there should be. At the same time, I think what we're doing is we are now in the part of history where we're running into the wall of innovation and technology and its leaps and bounds versus the human condition. And we have hit certain points like that in history before, whether it has to be with the horse and buggy and now the car comes, or the steamship and the train comes, or the passenger liner going over to the good old UK there across the pond, and now there's airplanes that will do that for them in a heck of a lot less time. This is a thing that happens periodically in history when jumps and leaps forward in technology happen. And people can fight all they want to stop it. Because there were people trying to stop this evil thing called a plane. Stop this evil thing called a train. But once people realize things can get done a lot faster, there's a lot more money behind it, money can be saved, a lot of money can be earned, the old things are just going to go away. Do we still have ships? Yes. Do we have planes doing a thing? Yeah. Do we still have trains? Yes, we do. We need to learn how to work together on this one so we can all be copacetic and just cohesively live together. But here's my other thing on this one as well. If say a strike does happen over there in the good old EU, and all spiky censorship that goes on over there, and in the UK, just as bad, and now Canada, which is just, dear God, people. If this does happen, this is what my advice to the swtor devs would be. I know they watch these things begrudgingly, but they do watch my videos. This is what I would do. If you have the English version completely done, release it. Release it. And then, when you get the other ones done, release those as well. Because guess what? Are your UK and EU friends over there? They also understand English. These people are bilingual, trilingual, quadlingual, sextuplet lingual. They're all linguals all over the place. They understand the English language. It's a freaking trade language and a science language. Most people know it, and they can understand it. And if you put it in their subtitles, in their language's subtitles, that could be a way around it. The team, if this does happen, needs to drip feed this out to everyone. They need to give what's already done to the mass bulk of players, which is in the United States and probably the UK, and then drip feed, if they have to all our other brothers and sisters in Germany and France. But at the same time, what is it? The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few? Or the one? Thank you, Spock. But that's just my take on that. You might not like that take, and that's fine, but I also think of it as a business standpoint. The longer this team sits on this story, the longer it is delayed, the longer we don't get a good peep out of this group about story or anything like that, the farther this game falls behind everyone else. Hell, I'm seeing people talking about how much they're loving Guild Wars 2 right now. If Guild Wars 2 overtakes swtor, damn, I need to see what the numbers on Rift are. And if the Rift numbers are higher than swtor, we've got a problem. Actually, I know they're not. I checked like last month, and they're not. So we're safe, everyone. Anyways, my friends, put your comments in the comment section below. Let's keep the conversation going on down there. What are your thoughts on all this? What should the team do if, God forbid, there is a strike in the EU? Which is kind of hard to think about since the EU and the UK European laws over there are very, very friendly to the worker. So there's not many unions out there as there are in the good old United States. We got a butt ton of unions, and one could argue, why do we need that? Because AI is evil. Yes, I know. Anyways, put your comments in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that like button, the share button, and that bell notification button, my friends. And hey, you want to get access to videos early? Do you want to get your monthly podcast? Well, why not become a member to the channel? It's growing, and you should grow with us as well. Either way, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe and become part of the family here at Boomy Nation, the freak show YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, learn to be kind. It's about community, and do not forget to spay and neuter your Wookiees. We'll see you later, my friends. Good day.